Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Carolina Disco Turkey Baseball here on YouTube. As tonight, the Carolina Disco Turkeys take on the Mooresville Spinners of the Southern Collegiate Baseball League. I'm Justin Zimmer here with you live from Moor Park as the Disco Turkeys come into tonight's game after a day off yesterday, and then Tuesday night, a tie against the High Point Thomasville Locos, and then after that, a little three-game win streak. So Carolina red hot heading into this final week of the season. The Disco Turkeys only got roughly 6 more games left in the regular season before the AAABA tournament begins in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Not this Monday, but the following Monday, August the 1st. So the final stretch for the Disco Turkeys to get that roster ready to go and compete. No, you should be fine. Yeah, you should be fine. As we get underway tonight, Carolina gets ready to go. Big night tonight for the Disco Turkeys as Kobe Van Bogart. He will get the start for the Disco Turkeys. Game was supposed to get underway at 7 o'clock. Believe we're on pace for a 7:15 start. But a good crowd of Spinners fans on hand for tonight's game between the Disco Turkeys and the Spinners. The two teams so far, they have met twice this summer, and this is meeting number 3 of 4. They have one more meeting scheduled for Saturday night here at Moor Park. First pitch time scheduled for 7 o'clock. But we believe we're waiting for the umpires. We haven't gotten any confirmation on a start time. We'll give you a recap so far of the season series between these two ball clubs. They both met back in late June, on June the 25th. That was the first meeting of, actually not June 25th. That was the bootleggers, all the bootleggers. Redo your math here. First of 3 meetings. First faced off on July the 7th. That was a rained out 7-inning ball game. Carolina lost that game 6-2. That was the night with the Heat Lightning ended the game after the 7th inning, and Carolina lost 6-2. This is the second meeting of the summer. Get that wrong. Third time Carolina's here. Second time against the Spinners. Third time Carolina's here. Second time against the Spinners. And tonight's the second of 3 meetings. The first time Carolina was here was against the Rice City Bootleggers, where the Disco Turkeys won 6-1. That game was back on Sunday, June 26th. Now I got my dates right. All right. As umpires will begin making their way out, we'll have the coaches meeting coming up and pregame festivities for the crowd in attendance. But it's a good night on hand for baseball. Sunny, 89 degrees. So beautiful night on hand as the Disco Turkeys look to take on the Mooresville Spinners and get a win, get back in winning ways. Again, in this stretch run, you actually got less than 7 games left in the regular season. So if you are the Carolina Disco Turkeys, a lot of games from this point on, you want to get on a bit of a hot streak going into the tournament. So you're going to hope for a lot of must-win ball games here, and it can all start tonight. So the umpires will seem to be making their way back out. As the message from Scott Kirby today, I was talking with him before the game. I'm really trying to tell his guys to stay hydrated. It is a hot night. It is in the 80s and in the 90s. So you want to keep just really reminding his guys, stay hydrated if possible, and try not to have anybody get dehydrated. Don't want to have anybody out for more than a couple days here from this point on. The umpires is getting ready to meet. We'll step aside. Up next, lineups in first pitch from here in Mooresville. And welcome back. Pre-game festivities have concluded here from Mooresville. And it's time for tonight's starting lineup for your Carolina Disco Turkeys. And we'll start off with the Disco Turkeys. They're under the helm of head coach Scott Kirby. The pitching coach is A.J. Lewis. Josh DeLaurier, he's going to lead off as the designated hitter. Deion Tubbs batting second, playing center field. Batting third, Pierman Breckbuell in right. Batting fourth, the catcher Christian Azell. Batting fifth, the second baseman Nico Noto. Batting sixth, the third baseman Max Gustafson. Batting seventh, the first baseman Aiden McAllister. Batting eighth, the catcher Tanner Bray. Batting ninth, the shortstop Sam Fleming. And batting second, the extra hitter Miggy Echezarreta. And the pitcher for the Disco Turkeys tonight is Kobe Van Bogart. That will be the Disco Turkey lineup tonight as we get ready for first pitch. As we get ready on the mound for the Mooresville Spinners is Torin Herrick. So he'll start for the Spinners as he'll get his warm-up tosses in. Ready to go after a bit of a over 20-minute delay. Game is supposed to get underway at 7 o'clock. So Herrick wraps up his warm-up tosses. They were supposed to take on the Native American national team last night. That game did not happen. So both teams come into tonight's ball game off a day off. And for the Spinners, it's near the end of their regular season in the SCBL. Well ahead of everybody right now. They're 16-5 heading into tonight's game. The Kingsmen 13-6. The Norman Copperheads 11-11. Concord 10-14. And the Vipers 3-17. So this is the last week of their regular season. Their playoffs start next week, and the Kingsmen, the Spinners believe that they're going to have championship aspirations in the next week. Torin Herrick, the senior from Auburn, Washington, goes to Davidson College on the mound. Give you his line heading into from his time in college in just a little bit. As Josh DeLaurier, he'll make his way into the batter's box. So it's Disco Turkey Baseball here on YouTube. And Josh DeLaurier's to lead off. So sit back, enjoy this one between the Disco Turkeys and the Spinners. As Herrick gets ready for a new sign. One that he likes. First pitch from Herrick. Upstairs, ball 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes, and we're underway. First pitch at 7:23 p.m. Pitch from Herrick. Down low, ball 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch on the outside edge. Ball 3. 3-0 count. Give you Herrick's line from his year at Davidson. Only played 3 games, about a third of an inning, 3 hits, 8 earned, 8 runs, 6 walks, 1 strikeout for a 2.16 ERA. This year with the Davidson Wildcats. In the pitch, that's going to be a strike, 3-1 count. So 3 balls, 1 strike for Deloriers. The pitch outside, that's going to be ball 4. And Deloriers will make the trek over to first base. That'll set the spinners for you defensively. Love out in left, Fox in center, Jackson in right, Gray at third, Lida at short, DeFranco over at second base, Jeremy Green over at first, and Kyle Bertan behind the plate. As Dion Tubbs comes up to the plate. First pitch up high, that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. And the second pitch upstairs, ball 2. 2-0. Tubbs on the summer unders tonight, 267. And with the 1-1 count. And that one will be cranked foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Herrick will set, he readies the pitch. That'll be in for a strike. And they're going to say, they actually call that ball 2 upstairs. And Deloriers will get, no, that was strike 3. It looked like for a second they went for the stolen base play to play out. Deloriers safe on second on a stolen base, so Carolina already got a runner in scoring position. And that will bring up Pierman Breckbuell. Breckbuell, 298. .916 OPS, 12 RBIs, 2 homers. Both of those came against the Greensboro Monarchs back in early June. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. So, been over a month since he took one deep. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Deloriers will come back to second base. Checks on him, so ball 1, 1-0 count. Pitch outside, that's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch upstairs, that's going to be ball 3, 3-0. So Carolina right now making Herrick work. And that pitch upstairs, that's going to be ball 4. And Breckbuell will make his way over to first base, and that will bring up Christian Azell. So Azell comes up to the plate, give you Azell's numbers. 281 on the summer, 15 RBIs, 1 homer. He got that back on Monday night, actually Tuesday night. The pitch from Herrick. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1 count. And the pitch. And that's going to be strike two, 0-2 count. With one out here in the top of the first inning. And a swing and a miss to Rizal, and that's going to be second out. That'll bring up Nico Noto. Noto, new bat tonight. And head coach Scott Kirby was doing a little bit of the taping up the bat before the game. And Noto has the first grand slam in franchise history. He got that back on Monday night against the Carolina Vipers. And the pitch from Herrick. Down low ball, 1-0 count. And the pitch. Down low, ball 2, 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes to Nico Noto. And that pitch. Strike 1, 2-1 count. So 2-1. Herrick got to pick off, try to get Dolores at second. And Dolores is going to get back in time. So still runners on first and second. Here in the top of the first, though, with 2 outs. Seems the camera froze up. Nope. No, it froze up there, but. And that pitch going to be check swing. Going to say he went around, so that's going to make the count out 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 3, 3-2. Wait 1 sec, I believe the camera's frozen on the YouTube feed, so I'll fix that in between the innings. There, 3-2 count. And the pitch. Hard grounder. Going to go right back to Herrick. And Herrick will get it to Green over at first base. And that's going to end the top half of the first inning. So for the Carolina Disco Turkeys, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 2 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey baseball coming up next. Bottom of the first we go. Game tied at 0. Right here on YouTube. And we welcome you back to Carolina Disco Turkey Baseball here on YouTube as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Give you the lineup for the Spinners. Leading off, it's going to be Blake Jackson batting second, Justin Fox in center, Wes Lugg the DH, Davis Turner batting fourth, the extra hitter, Jeremy Green batting fifth at first, Mason Lyda at shortstop as Van Bogart readies. Pitch up high, that's going to be ball one. 1-0 count, give you the rest of the batting order here. Noah Love batting seventh out in left field. William Gray is the third baseman batting eighth. Kyle Bretan, the catcher, batting ninth. And then Dante DeFranco batting 10th, rounds out the batting order. And they're going to face Kobe Van Bogart. Van Bogart's line on the summer. 8 games, 16.1 innings pitched. And that one's upstairs for ball two. One start, 1 win, 1 loss, no saves, 18 hits, 10 runs, 6 earned, 8 walks, 11 strikeouts for a 3.06 ERA. That's going to be a hard grounder. Going to go right over to Noto at second, to McAllister at first, and that's going to be out number one. Set the Disco Turkeys for you defensively. Izell out in left, Tubbs in center, Brickbuell in right, Gustafson at third, Sam Fleming at short, Nico Noto at second, Eddie McAllister at first base, and then Tanner Bray behind the plate doing the catching. So Jonathan Barham Dress has the night off. Christian Izell, the other catcher, out in the outfield and left field. And that is the Disco Turkeys defensively for you. Again, they're under the helm of head coach Scott Kirby. First pitch, 0-1 count into Justin Fox. As that's going to be roped. Foul by Fox, the senior from Anderson University, 0-2 count. As Van Bogart readies the pitch. Upstairs, that's going to be ball one, 1-2 count. So beautiful night on hand here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Glad to have you with us wherever you may be around the world. 1-2 count. And that is a high fly ball. That will drop by right field. Brickbuell will get it. And that's going to be a stand-up double there for Fox with one out here in the bottom half of the first inning. And that will bring up Wes Lugg, the designated hitter on the night from Ohio University. So he comes in, runner on second base in a scoreless ball game between the Disco Turkeys and the Spinners. And the pitch. And that's going to be in for strike one, 0-1 count. In for Lugg. Fleming, they're moving him back to his normal position. He'll come in on second in case of an attempt to pick off. Now Noto does. As Van Bogart steps off the rubber. However, Fox gets back to second base in time, without Van Bogart having to throw over. So counts at 0-1. And the pitch. High fly ball, that's going to drop out there in front of Izell. And that's going to send Fox around to score. And the Spinners have an early 1-0 lead in this ball game in the bottom half of the first inning. And that will bring up Davis Turner and set up a Carolina Disco Turkeys double play situation. Davis Turner, sophomore from Cleveland Community College. Actually, it's a Lug actually made his way over to second. I saw him at first, didn't see him real move, watching, paying attention to make sure that Fox touched home, or if there was a big play there. So Lug on second with a double. So that eliminates the double play situation. First pitch from Van Bogart. Outside, ball one, 1-0 count. And that pitch above. So that one was, first pitch was in for a strike. Count's going to be at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. And the count. High fly ball. And that is foul. So the count's at 0-2. That one was roped down the right field line. Give you the uniform description for the Spinners. White top, Spinners. Written down kind of like a rope-like font across the chest. Number in teal on the lower right-hand side. On the back, the number teal, and then with the big M behind it as a background. That one will be foul. So the count remains at 0-2. And the pitch from Van Bogart. That's going to be a high fly ball. And that Breckbuell had it there for a second. Going to go past. And that's going to score Lug. And another double. That's going to make this ball game now 2-0 for the Spinners. We'll bring up Jeremy Green. So the Spinners, the last 3 batters have all gone in doubles, and that's their 3 hits on the night. Have come off extra bases, no single yet. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count. Pitch outside. That's going to be ball 1. 1-1. And that one's foul. Right back into the net. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's a foul ball. 1-2. So ball and 2 strikes as Van Bogart readies for his 20th pitch of the evening. Van Bogart looks back. The pitch. High fly ball. That one's out to right. Breckbuell will grab that one. And that Turner will tag up over to third base, and that will be the second out of the bottom of the first inning. And that will bring up Mark Lyda. So Mason Lyda comes up to the plate. First pitch. Up high, ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch to Lyda will be a swing and a miss. 1-1. So 1-1 count. Hard grounder. Gonna go right over to first hand, McAllister. And they're gonna say, nope, that ball went foul. 1-2. Van Bogart's seen multiple 1-2 counts so far tonight. Every batter has had a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that will be grounder right over to Noto at second, over to McAllister at first, and that ends the bottom half of the first inning. So in the bottom of the first, the Spinners, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey Baseball coming up right after this, right here on YouTube. Top of the second, Max Gustafson to lead off. First pitch upstairs, that's going to be ball 1, 1-0 count. They're going to have the headset locked in position, 1-0. And the pitch down low, ball 2, 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. And a mound visit. No, not really a mound visit. Britain's just going to go out there and throw the ball to him. Looked like he was heading out for a mound visit, then he just kind of tossed the ball. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. 2-1 count. Pitch down low. That's going to be ball 3. 3-1 count. Scott Kirby, the head coach, and his normal coaching box over on third. A.J. Lewis, the first base coach. And the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. 3-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and that will be out number 1. That will bring up Adam McAllister.
And with 1 out, coming to the plate, the first baseman, number 7, Adam McAllister.
So Adam McAllister due up. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 count. And that one will be a foul ball. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. And down low, ball 1. 1-2 count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And they're going to say that's going to be strike 3 on the inside edge. And that'll be out number 2. Brings up Tanner Bray, making his second start of the summer at catcher.
And with 2 outs, coming to play is the catcher, number 36, Tanner Bray.
So Bray comes into the batter's box. On deck, Sam Fleming. First pitch down low, that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-1 count. Bray on the summer, 232. They're going to say that was actually ball 2, so 2-0 count. And the pitch. Down low, ball 3. 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bray hoping to get on base and ignite a little bit of a disco turkey rally. So 3-0 count. Pop fly, and that one will go foul. And that one went right where I'm sitting a little. Good part. Only flinched once I saw it bounce. All right, I'll give myself 2 brave points right there. 3-1. Now the bounce in front of me, a little bit of a different story. It's a black eye waiting to happen. Okay, ball 4 for Bray. Well, the camera goes down, so what, didn't flinch there, surprisingly. Bounced off the concrete right behind me, back over the health department tenants, health department out here for the spinners. And now I'm seeing it on the feed, and when the catcher came running over here, I should have just ducked and whispered the Our Father. Alrighty. Or whispered some prayer for safety. Here's Sam Fleming. The pitch down low, ball 1. Ball 2, and that's going to be a wild pitch as Bray will get to second base. Two-0 count. I mean, that ball took a that took a good hit off the concrete. I'll say that. Don't see the mark, but that was not too bad. Alrighty. 2-0 count. Swing and miss, 2-1. So 2-1 count to Fleming. That's going to be a swing and a miss, 2-2. With runner on second base and Tanner Bray. And that's going to be outside, ball 3. 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count full, 2 outs to Sam Fleming here. And the pitch. And that one's in for strike 3. And that will be the 3rd out of the top of the 2nd inning. So for Carolina in the top of the 3rd, no runs, no hits, 1 error, no errors, and the Disco Turkeys leave 1 on the base pass. More Disco Turkey baseball coming next, right here on YouTube. As we get you underway, bottom of the second inning, past the top of the hour here. Justin Zimmer here with you for Disco Turkey Baseball. As Kobe Van Bogart going to get ready to start his second inning of work. First pitch, foul ball. And that will drop just shy of in play. Now, after the incident last inning, I was getting ready to duck under the table. 0-1 count. For Noah Love, the right-hander from Caldwell Community College. Tied out in left field, the pitch from Van Bogart. High fly ball, that's going to go deep. Tubbs back at the wall, and he will grab that one right at the track. And that's going to be out number one. So, one out.
And now batting third baseman, number 36, Will Gray.
And that will bring up Will Gray, as he will make his way as Gray. That will be a high fly ball out to Tubbs, and that's going to be out number two. So second out, both out to left center, and that will bring up Kyle Bretan. The right-hander from Surrey Community College.
Number 8, Kyle Britton.
Made his way to Lincolnton. And the pitch. That's in for a strike. 0-1 count. So no balls, one strike. The pitch from Van Bogart. Upstairs, ball one, 1-1 count. So talking to Scott Kirby in between innings, trying to run over, give him the pitch count. The plan tonight is for Van Bogart to go about 12 innings, 6 innings. And the pitch, ball two. Actually, they call that a strike, 1-2 count. And that's going to be grounded right over to Van Bogart to McAllister. And a quick inning there for the Disco Turkeys, just what they need. And that will bring Carolina no runs, no hits, no errors. And they held the spinners to nobody on base. And Van Bogart did it on 7 pitches. More Disco Turkey Baseball cut up right after this, right here on YouTube. Miggy Echeverria, as he leads off the top of the third inning. Carolina down 2-0 against the Mooresville Spinners. And the pitch. And that's going to be ball one. 1-0 count. I'm going to call that a strike, so 0-1. So a play from earlier was changed to an error. I went up to the press box, talked about that. That Breck Buell slide double, that the people here in Mooresville ruled that an error, so we will go with that as well. Though, I mean, honestly, that should really be giving him a hit, because that is a tough grab to make, so, but that is what the call that they're going to go with. So, count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, that will be in for strike 2. 1-2 count. And that pitch outside for ball 2. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Disco Turkey still looking for their first hit of the night. And the pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that's going to be out number 1. Bring us back to the top of the order and bring up Josh Deloriers. Deloriers, his first at-bat tonight, he walked. So Deloriers comes back into the box. Pitch from Herrick. Outside, that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. Disco Turkeys in their traditional road blue uniforms, light blue, with Disco Turkeys across the chest. Pitch from Herrick. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Deloriers. So 1 ball, 1 strike. One count, the pitch down low, ball 2. And now move the count now to 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike, and the pitch. Down low, that will be ball 3. 3-1 count. And that pitch in for a strike, 3-2. And a swing and miss there by Deloriers for the second out. That will bring up Dion Tubbs with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Pitch. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-0 kick. Actually called that a strike, so 1. Looked a little more on the outside edge. Umpire going to rule a ball. Strike 1. And the pitch, that's going to be ball 1. 1-1 count. Pitch outside, ball 2. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Tubbs with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And that will be a strike, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Herrick outside. That's going to be ball 3. 3-2 count. And that will be strike 3, and that will be the end of the top of the 3rd. So for the Disco Turkeys, no runs, no hits, no errors. And the Disco Turkeys leave no one on the base pass. More Disco Turkey Baseball coming up next right here on YouTube. And welcome back to the Disco Turkey Baseball, bottom of the 3rd inning. And the pitch upstairs. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be upstairs, ball 2. 2-0 count. And the pitch. And that's going to be outside. No, they're calling that on the inside edge. 2-1 count. So 2 balls and 1 strike. For Dante DeFranco. And the pitch. 2-2. So 2-2 count. Hard grounder. Noto, and that will go right by Noto. Hard ground ball there. And that will bring up Blake Jackson in a double play situation. As Blake Jackson makes his way up to the box. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1, 1-0 count. And the pitch. Hard grounder, that is foul right into the Disco Turkey dugout. So the count's at 1 ball, 1 strike. And upstairs, that will be ball 2, 2-1 count. That one's foul right back into the net, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch up high, that's going to be ball 3, 3-2. Other games going on right now in the Southern Collegiate Baseball League. As we mentioned, the Spinners are in the SCBL, and, well, this week's pretty important for them right now. They look to have the #1 seed heading into their tournament, as that will be a strikeout, and that will make it 1 out.
And now batting, the center fielder, #2, Justin.
Looking at the game already gone on, the Kingsmen took on the Vipers in a doubleheader. Kingsmen defeated the Vipers by triple in that one, 21-7 in the first of a doubleheader. Kingsmen and the Vipers are now playing game 2 right now, so we'll keep you updated on that throughout the night for the Spinners fans watching. Pitch from Van Bogart. That one's foul right back into the net. 0-1. Carolina played the Spinners earlier this year. Only 1 game went official, though, as stream is frozen up, so we're going to get that adjusted there for a second. After this at bat here from Fox. Pitch from Van Bogart. That is popped, and that is going to be foul. And it's going to be 0-2. So no balls. 2 strikes. Now the video's working. Of course, as soon as I say something, I turn it back on and it worked for like for a couple seconds, and then a lot of times it's the upload speed at these ballparks that freezes up the video. 0-2 count. And that will be a ball. And again, if you see any bots in the YouTube comments section, I'm going to try to get rid of those. We apologize, but they are... Don't click on the link. Just let it be. They're just trying out to get your money. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And that will be out number 2. As the video freezes up again. So luck comes into the batter's box, double last inning. And the pitch outside, that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. And that will be ground ball. Fleming right across the diamond to McAllister. And that will end the bottom half of the third inning. You're watching Disco Turkey Baseball right here on YouTube as it's Mooresville up 2-0. Justin Porras, he takes the ball here in the top of the fourth inning. First pitch to Breckbuell was down low, ball 1. Second pitch upstairs, that was going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. And that pitch down low, ball 3. 3-0. Breckbuell first time up, he walked. Last base runner at that top of the first inning. The other two would strike out, get out. That would be 3-1 count. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And that will be a swing and a miss, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one will be a foul. Foul ball. 3-2. And that one will be line drive up the middle. And that one will go into center field of Fox for a base hit. And that'll bring up Christian Nizell. And the pitch from Porras. Outside, ball one. Again, if I'll pay attention if there's any more spammers. Just don't click them. Don't give them any attention. They just want your money or they want your personal information. 1-0 count. That one's a foul ball back into the net. Counts at 1 ball, 1 strike. Justin Porras, the right-handed pitcher out of Catawba Valley Community College, a senior from Mooresville, North Carolina. Counts at 1-1. That pitch down low, ball 2, 2-1 count. And a pickoff attempt. Got to check on Breckbuell over at first base. And he gets back in safely. As that one's fouled back into the net. So foul, 2-2 count. And that one will be check swing and appeal. And they're going to say he went around. And Zazelle will walk back to the dugout, not thrilled. And that will bring up Nico Noto. Pitch down low, that's going to be a ball. And that will be a stolen base for Breckbuell. So now the Carolina Disco Turkeys have a runner on second base. 1-0 count. And the pitch down low. Ball 2, 2-0 count. And the pitch, ball 3, 3-0 count. So 2-1. Pitch outside. Ball 3, 3-1 count. And a foul ball, 3-2. Again, if you see any bots, I've cleared them all now because I had to use Google Translate for one, and that will be up, and that's going to be ball 4. 4-2 count.
Now batting number 18, Max Gustafson.
Brings up Max Gustafson. Again, apologies, the camera keeps freezing up tonight. Probably the upload speed here. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. That pitch down low for a ball. And double steal is going to work right there, so it's going to be ball 1. Breckbuell to third. As Noto will get to second. One. The pitch down low, ball 2. 2-1 count. And that pitch being for a strike. 2-2. And that will be a swing and a miss. And that's going to be the second out. We'll bring up Aiden McAllister.
Strikes out, brings up to the plate. Number 7, Adam McAllister.
So McAllister steps into the box. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count. And that is a hard grounder. Going to go right over to Porras. And that's going to go wide. That's going to score Breckbuell. Noto comes around and scores. And off a throwing error, this game's tied at 2.
Now batting the catcher, number 36, Ken Lay.
And the pitch. And that one's going to be in for strike 1, 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. Second pitch, ball 1, 1-1 count. Second pitch, ball 2, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Upstairs, and that's going to be ball 3, 3-1 count. And I'll go right off the fence along the line. Counts at 3-2. Again, we apologize for the live stream being laggy tonight. Trying to fix that as all we can there. And that one also will go foul. And that one will be a high fly ball. And that's going to be caught there by Love out in left field. So in the top of the 4th inning, Carolina strikes back with 2 of their own on 1 hit, 1 error. And the Disco Turkeys leave 1 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey baseball coming up right after this, right here on YouTube. As we looking back, bottom of the fourth inning there. Tried readjusting the camera there during that break, so hopefully that should help. If not, we'll see what we can do because the OBS is fine on my end here. I don't know if I could. It's been something with the upload speed here tonight with the Wi-Fi here. So again, my apologies. Ball one. 1-0 count. And the pitch down low, ball two. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Van Bogart up high, ball 3. 3-0 count. That was pitch number 51 right there. So he's made pretty good work so far through his outing. So 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 3-1. And the pitch upstairs, and that will be ball 4. And Turner will make the way over to first base.
And Turner draws the walk. Bring to the plate. First baseman, number 5, Jeremy Green.
Again, trying to see why the stream here is freezing up. I'm going to do everything I can on my end here. Whoop, as the wind comes and knocks the camera over. That was not scripted or intentional. So let's get that fixed there for a second. I'll have to hop off the mic and I'll rejoin you in a second after I fix the camera. So first 2 pitches in the count were upstairs for ball 1 and ball 2. Pitch from Van Bogart. Now the count at 3-1. Last pitch foul, so that was a 3-1 count. As we rejoin it, again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Maybe the camera tipping over is going to help things out. Again, if you see any of those bots in the comments, and that's going to be a line drive. That's going to be enough for a double. So 3-1 count. And again, we apologize for the bot tonight. It just keeps coming back. I keep removing it, but they'll come back there. So again, we apologize for that. Trying to put on a family-friendly show for you, and you have knuckleheads who don't like that. Okay. And a pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss there to Mason Lyda. That will make the count 0-1. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 count. I just moved the camera around. Maybe that will help. We'll see. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch down low. That's going to be ball 2. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. There into Lida. The pitch. Hard grounder. That's going to go foul. Make the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the pitch now over to McAllister. McAllister went foul territory. He gets it back. Over here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. 3-2 count. And that's going to be ball 4. That will load the bases. With no outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
And Lida tries to go with the walk. Bringing the plate to left fielder, number 6, Noah Love.
And the pitch. Line drive out into right field. That's going to score at least 1. And now the Spinners retake the lead in this ball game, 3-2. So Turner comes around and scores.
Number 36, Will Gray.
And that will bring up Will Gray. Still bases loaded, no outs in this bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch from Van Bogart. And that will be in for strike 1, 0-1 count. And that will be a swing and a miss, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. High fly ball. Breck Buell running in on that. That's going to drop in front of Noto, and that will score another run. And it's now 4-2, Mooresville.
Bringing the plate to catcher, number 8, Kyle Rick.
With that run on the spin of merchandise. Shirts and hats, $10 off. Now's the time to stock up on it.
So 4-2. Scott Kirby will come out for a mound visit.
Okay, we're back at home.
We'll see if they're going to make a change.
That would be Friday tomorrow. Sunday is Home Run Derby. It's free admission.
With the bases loaded here.
They're going to hit some long balls.
Plan for Van Bogart was to go 6 innings in preparation for the AAA-BA tournament.
Bring your glove. That's Sunday night.
As Scott Kirby will make his way back into the dugout, try to reassure his pitcher
Home Run Derby Sunday
in a
night.
4-2 ball game.
Tuesday. First game of the championship series. First pitch up high. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. Van Bogart, good command so far through tonight. Just a rough inning here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. And that one is a foul ball. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, that will be foul. Counts at 1-2. And 1-2 count. The pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's going to be ball 3. 3-2 count. So counts full. Bases loaded here, no outs in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And the pitch upstairs, and that's going to walk in a run. As Bruning comes around on the walk. And that's going to score Mason Lyda. And that will bring up Dante DeFranco. So Scott Kirby making his way back out, and that could be the end of the night for Kobe Van Bogart. And it will be the end of the night. Pitching change coming up. More Disco Turkey Baseball right here on YouTube. Scout Nichols
Second baseman, number 3, Dante.
comes in, bases loaded, no outs.
And the pitch. Outside. That's going to be ball one. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Again, if you see those bots in the chat, just ignore them. As that's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to be foul. 0-2. Scout Nichols on as the pitcher for the Disco Turkeys, coming in with bases loaded, so tough situation. Trying to get out of this jam. Give you his line here in a second. Counts at no balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a big swing and a miss right there. That for the first out of the bottom half of the 4th inning. So Nichols heading into tonight's game, 8 games, 1 start. He's gone 14 in the 3rd innings, 0 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, 18 hits, 15 runs, 9 earned, 8 walks, 11 strikeouts for a 5.65 ERA and a 1.814 walks, hits, innings pitched percentage. So Nichols, 3 pitches, he gets through DeFranco. That's going to bring up Blake Jackson. First pitch. That one's foul. Back into the net, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And this is a double play situation for the Disco Turkeys. And that's going to be a high fly ball. That's going to go out to right. Tubbs going to grab that for the 2nd out. So a deep sack fly. Tubbs grabs that. That's enough to score love. And now it's going to be 6-2 Mooresville, but Tubbs, big out there. Only got 1 running off that at bat. That one could have been more damaging there. So runners now on the court, and Bretan over on first. Gray on at 3rd. So 2 outs. Pitch, hard grounder. Nichols going to go right to first in McAllister, and that's going to be the 3rd out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. However, the spinner is able to come back and take the lead on 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and they left 2 on the base paths. More Disco Turkey Baseball coming up next, right here on YouTube.
top of the 5th inning, Sam Fleming to lead off. In a 6-2 ball game, the Spinners last inning able to put 4 up on the board. And the pitch. That one's upstairs. That's going to be ball 1. I actually call that a strike. 0-1 count. Top of the hour. Justin Zimmer here with you from Moore Park here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Carolina taking on the Mooresville Spinners. 0-2 count. First of 2 meetings in the next 3 days for these two ball clubs. They meet tonight and then they'll meet again on Saturday night. And that's going to hit Fleming, and you can hear that from here. So Fleming will make his way over to first base. And that's going to bring up Miggy Echezarreta. So now the Spinners coach will come out of the dugout. I mean, there's not much to argue there. That clunked Fleming. And now the umpires are going to conference, and this is, I mean, that hit him. I mean, you could write that any textbook play there, but that really, that was a hit by pitch, and
the big cornhole game continued outside the field. The grudge match continued, and Jackson was the winner.
And that will bring up Miggy Echezarreta. As now the head coach and the umpire are still conferencing. So Echezarreta comes in. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Echezarreta had to move out of the way, that will be ball 2. 2-0 count. Pitched in from Porras. Upstairs, that's going to be ball 3. 3-0 count. And that's going to be in for a strike. So 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Outside, that's going to be ball 4. And now runner on first and second for the Disco Turkeys. Just what they needed here after a 4-run inning there by the Spinners. Here in the top of the 5th. And they're going to have a mound visit. Arm warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if they're going to make the pitching change right here. Nope, and they're going to let Porras continue. Again, 6-2 in this ball game right now between these two teams. As Deloriers comes back into the box. And the pitch. And that's going to hit Delorier, so now it's going to be bases loaded. And we'll bring up Dion Tubbs. And if you're a Carolina Disco Turkey right now, you're Dion Tubbs. This is your chance with one swing of the bat to tie this ball game up, get you back in it. 4-run ball game, 6-2. Pitch from Portis. That's in for a strike, 0-1 count. That was a nice gust of wind picking up the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 count. And the pitch. And that's going to hit Tubbs. And that will get in a run, so it's now 6-3. And Scott Kirby going to run over, check on Dion Tubbs, make sure he's okay. In a 6-3 ball game. That ball seemed to get him a little more near the shin area. So Kirby will make his way back. Portis is done for the night. And we'll have a pitching change right here on YouTube. Carolina down by 3. Sorry about that. We'll fix the camera in between innings. So count now at 1 strike. First pitch was a ball to Breckbuell. Second pitch, a fly ball foul into right field. So the count's at 1 ball, 1 strike. Breckbuell, high fly ball. That one also going to be going foul. And the count's at 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, we apologize about the camera being a little laggy. There's now, you can see on your feet. You saw it on your feet. I was like trying to get it fixed up. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be the first out of the 5th inning there. Again, apologies. We were trying to get the camera nice and fixed, and I just realized the shot is worse. Okay. There we are. That's going to probably be the closest we can get you to game action. Okay, there we go. Realize that. 1 out. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. From Chappelle, new pitcher in for the Spinners. So 1 count. Again, if the camera's going to be moving around a little bit during the break, going to try to get that fixed back up on that tripod. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Up, that's going to be a ball. Not enough room for Echezarreta to make his way home. So the count now at 1 ball and a strike. One count. And the pitch. That will be strike 2, 1-2 count. So 1-2 count. Chappelle, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 2. And now the scenario is set up again for Nico Noto. He hit the team's first grand slam back on Monday night when we were in Charlotte taking on the Carolina Vipers. Does he have another grand slam off the bat? With 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch. That will be ball 1, 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Again, we apologize for the 5th inning. We're trying to fix the camera. Pitch down low, ball 2, 2-0 count. Noto has the power. We saw it. He took one out to center field. And that's going to be check swing, strike 1. Two 1 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch up high. That's going to be ball 3. That's going to come around off a pass ball. And that's going to score Echezarreta. So now it's 4-6. Carolina. So everybody moves up 90 feet. And now it's a 2-run ball game. Night where Noto hit 2 homers back on Monday. 3-2 count. And the pitch. Up high, ball 4. So that'll be a walk, bases loaded for Max Gustafson. Max, 6 RBIs. Big opportunity right here. 1 swing of the bat could tie this game.
or give the Disco Turkeys a nice lead. We'll see what happens here, or even a run. First pitch from Chabelle. Down low, ball one. 1-0 count. And the pitch. High fly ball. That's out to center field. Gustafson off the wall. That's going to bring in Deloriers. Tubbs going to come around and score. That brings around Noto. And Gustafson will be out on a double, trying to advance it to third. But a big hit right there for Carolina. And that will tie this ball game up. Actually, Disco Turkeys take the lead, 7-6. Gustafson out, though, trying to advance it to third on an 8-5. So Disco Turkeys get 5 runs on 1 hit, no errors. Leave no one on the base pass. More Disco Turkey baseball up right after this. Wesley Lugg leads off the bottom half of the 5th inning as Carolina takes the lead in that 5-run top of the 5th, 7-6. And the Disco Turkeys hoping to remain hot. Nichols back out for his 2nd inning of work, going through 6 pitches in his 1st inning. First pitch down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. Down low, ball 2. 2-0 count.
Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch, ball 3. 3-0. And the pitch. That's in for a strike, 3-1. And that pitch, 3-2.
So 3-2 count. And that one will be foul ball. And they're going to actually get him out. He didn't even move. He thought that was a foul ball. And he's out. I mean, that was a lack of heads-up baseball there. So Bray was able to get over to McAllister, one out, quickly. And now bring in Turner.
Hats and t-shirts, $10 off.
All righty, that was something else. Pitch, that's going to be ball one. 1-0 count, and nope, like I say that. So they let Luck take another pitch. And that's going to be ball four.
Davis Turner.
So this is a Carolina Disco Turkeys double play. That is a high fly ball. Out to right. Got to bounce off that wall. And now that will make it 2 runners in scoring position. And the Spinners right back in position. So win this, to take the lead of this ball game. Not win it yet. We're on the bottom of the ninth.
Jeremy Green.
Which is good. Carolina gets more chances at the apple here. But it's an offensive showcase at the moment, as Jeremy Green will make his way into the box. First pitch from Nichols. Outside, that's going to be ball one. 1-0 count. So the Disco Turkeys, again, as we've been mentioning this week, and we will continue in the next couple weeks, getting ready for the Triple ABA tournament. And that's going to be ball two. 2-0 count. Outside, ball three. 3-0. And that will be down low. Ball four.
And now batting the shortstop, number 4, Mason Lida.
And now bring up Mason light up. And the pitch. That's going to be down low. Ball one. 1-0 count. Past week, the Triple ABA teams that are going to be competing with the Disco Turkeys have been unveiled. We'll talk about those next inning. 1-0 count. High fly ball. That's going to drop by the wall. And that's going to score. Lugg and Turner come around. And now the Spinners have retaken the lead. It's 7-8. With no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Left fielder, number 6, Noah Love.
So Noah Love is due up. And that pitch, a swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1 count. And the pitch. And that's going to be ball one, 1-1. So a ball and a strike for the Disco Turkeys. And that one will go foul. One, two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's going to be down low, ball 2. So the count now at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. High fly ball. That's going to force Tubbs back to the wall. And Tubbs will grab that one for the first out. Runners will tag up as Green comes around and scores. It's now 9-7.
Bringing the plate, third baseman,
Spinners.
number 36, Will Gray.
And that will bring up Will Gray. And that one will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Down low, ball 1. 1-1 count. So ball and a strike. Pitch from Nichols. And that one's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count. And that's going to be upstairs, ball 3. 3-1 count. And that one will be a high fly ball. Off the wall there by Breckbuell will grab that one. And another stand-up double. And now it's 10-7.
Double by Gray, will play another run. Bring to the plate, the
And that'll bring up Kyle Bretan. So 1 out. And the pitch. And that's going to be strike 1. 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. High fly ball. Going to be caught there on YouTube.
Top of the 6th inning, first pitch to McAllister, down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. Second pitch, up high, ball 2. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. 3-0. McAllister on the night 0 for 2. So 3-0 count. And the pitch from Chappelle. And that's going to be a strike there, so count at 2-2. They've changed that. Pitch. Line foul. Look out in that Disco Turkey dugout as that ball was speared right over there. So 2-2. I'm going to request 4 more baseballs. Counts at 2-2. And the pitch. Foul right back into the net. Counts at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two. The pitch from Chabelle. Hard grounder. Right over to third base and Gray to first and green, and that will be the first out in the top of the 6th inning.
And the ground out will bring to the plate, number 36, Tanner.
And I'll bring up Tanner Bray. Bray on the night, 1 for 1. Actually, 0 for 1. Cameron Lee making his way out to third base. Be the third base coach, A.J. Lewis, in the first base box. First pitch, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Upstairs, that's going to be ball 1. A 1-1 count. One. Outside, that's going to be ball 2. 2-1 count. For Tanner Bray. And the pitch. 2-2. Pitch. Hard grounder. Going to go right over to DeFranco. And to Green, and that's going to be the second out here of the top of the 6th inning. So I'll make it 2 outs.
Ground out brings up the shortstop, number 44, Sam Fleming.
So Sam Fleming. And the pitch. Foul ball back into the net. 0-1. So no balls. 1 strike.
as Fleming will step back. And that will be 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, to the pitch. That's going to be outside for a ball. 1-2 count. And that's going to be a high fly ball. And that will be caught there by Justin Fox for out number 3. So Carolina, they're in the top of the 6th. They put up no runs up on the board. No hits, no errors. And they leave no one on the base pass. More Disco Turkey Baseball coming up next right here on YouTube.
Right fielder, number 32, Blake Jackson.
Blake Jackson to lead off. The bottom half of the 6th inning, 3-run ball game. And the pitch. And that is going to clip Jackson. And that will bring up Justin Fox. And we'll set up a Disco Turkeys double play situation. With no outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Scout Nichols. So far, good outing going for him. And the pitch. That's in for a strike. 0-1 count. Oh, 1. So no balls, 1 strike. Again, apologies. The stream here has been getting a little laggy here in this second half of this ball game. 0-1 count. And the pitch. Hard grounder. That will go foul. 0-2.
So no balls, 2 strikes. And that's a foul ball. 0-2. Pitch from Nichols. Going to check over on Jackson over on first, and the attempted pick off. No outs. Hard grounder. Max Gustafson over to Noto, and that will be a fielder's choice, so they're going to get one of the outs. So they'll make it 1 out in the inning. Still sets up a double play situation for the Disco Turkeys.
Fielder's choice brings up number 38, Wes.
And that will bring up Wes Lugg. And the pitch. Hard grounder. Noto to Fleming. Back to first and JB, and that's going to be a Disco Turkey double play. And that is what Carolina needed to get out of the inning. And that will collect double play number 27 on the summer right there. So in that bottom half of the 6th inning, no runs for the Disco Turkeys. No runs for the Spinners, sorry. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base. More Disco Turkey baseball right after this, right here on YouTube. Heading to the top of the 7th. First pitch from Chabelle. And that's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Dino Tharp pinch hitting here. Dino, JB, and I. Scott Kirby as well this afternoon playing a little fungo golf. Out in the outfield here at Moor Park. I think JB and Dino did better than I did at Fungo Golf, but as Chabelle gets ready for the pitch, swing and a miss, and that's going to be out number 1. And we didn't really have traditional holes, so what we would do, the three of us, the two of us and the skipper, the signs along the outfield, the goal is, of course, like regular golf, scored yet the lowest, but the holes were the signs. So, remember, one was the Planet Fitness sign. I hit a ball over the fence on a shot. I think I had a birdie attempt on the Skag Lawnmowers hole, and I clopped it over the fence there. 1-0 count. And the pitch. Down low ball, 2. 2-0 count. So 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Chabelle. Swing and a miss. 2-1. When JB comes up, we'll talk more about our round of Fungo golf. He's now over at first base. So 2-1. Swung and a miss, and that will be strike 2, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is a high fly ball foul. Onto the street behind the ballpark, so counts at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Could persuade our ownership group to do the Fungo Golf Championship for the Disco Turkeys, but that idea probably won't even get launched off the ground. 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will be the second out. Brings up Dion Tubbs here in the top of the 7th. Only reason why I lost the Fungo Golf today is just simply this. I hit a ball over the fence, and I was assessed a 5-stroke penalty. So there you go. Pitch from Chabelle. Line drive, and that will be a diving grab caught there by Love, and that will be the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors there in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th we go. More Disco Turkey Baseball up here on YouTube. As Turner will lead off the bottom half of the 7th. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Scout Nichols still on. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Down low, ball 3. 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. And that will be strike 1. 3-1 count. Of course, as always, in the bottom of the 7th, we'll give you the upcoming schedule for the Disco Turkeys, let you know where they're heading the next 5 games. Pitch up high, and that will be ball 4. Again, as we mentioned, it's the closing stretch of the summer.
And a walk brings the plate. First baseman, number 5, Jeremy Green.
First pitch. And that will be ball 1. 1-0 count. Tomorrow night up in Boone, first pitch at 6:30 p.m. Last meeting of the summer for these 2 ball clubs. That will be a line drive. That will go out into right field. And over to Deloriers. They've checked him in right, so slew of defensive changes. We'll bring you those now as I see those. So Deloriers, he's made it to right. Saturday night back here in Mooresville against the Spinners. First pitch at 7 p.m. Day off, final day off of the summer on Sunday. Monday night, the Locos one more time from Finch Field. That game will be 6 o'clock first pitch. Tuesday night, a CPL, the last CPL. We cannot bring you those games. You've heard that a bunch of times. That's a high fly ball. And Tubbs will grab that one. And as Turner will tag up, it will now be 11-7.
Bringing to the plate, the left fielder, number 6, Noah Love.
So the sac fly there by Tubbs. That scored Turner in, so 7-11. Well, actually 11-7 there for the Spinners. Locos on Monday night. Tuesday night CPL. Now I'm caught up. Tuesday night CPL game. A game, once again, we cannot bring you. We'll be over on Flow Sports, but the Disco Turkeys will take on the Ashboro Zookeepers. First pitch at 7 p.m. And then Wednesday night, one last battle with the Monarchs. And that will be a swing and a miss. And why not? We'll just give you the final 2 games of the summer right here and now. Thursday night, next week, a week from tonight, taking on the Greensboro Yard Goats back at Truist Stadium for Pups in the Park. 6:30 p.m. And then rounding out the regular season with the Charlotte Blaze at 6:30 p.m. on Friday the 29th. And then Boogie and his friends, we're all packing our bags and we're making our way up to Johnstown, Pennsylvania for the Triple ABA tournament, which begins on August the 1st. So we're all going to be packing our bags, and the Turkeys will make their second trip in franchise history to Pennsylvania. Beautiful area of the country. I've had the chance to visit up there a couple times. Normally I've gone up there to play golf, but that's beside the point. But it's a beautiful area of the country. Looking forward to bringing you the sights from Johnstown. That will be a ground ball single.
And now batting third baseman, number 36, Will Gray.
So now runner on first and second. That will bring up Will Gray. It's a great area, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Looking forward to bringing you the sights and sounds. We're going to be just outside of Pittsburgh. So ball 1, 1-0 count. And the Disco Turkeys a year ago made a big splash there. So ball 1, 1-0 count. That is a hard grounder. Fleming going to tag it himself over to Jonathan Barham. And that is another Disco Turkey double play. And that will be double play 29 on the summer. So more Disco Turkey baseball coming next, top of the 8th, down by 4, right here on YouTube.
Number 22.
Pierman Breckbuell, he's back up. One for 2 now on the night. As Chabelle, 42 pitches so far as we begin the top of the 8th inning. First pitch by Breckbuell. That is a foul ball as we pass the top of the hour here. Justin Zimmer here with you from Moore Park in Mooresville, North Carolina. The Disco Turkeys taking on the Spinners. Down by 4 runs, 11-7. I was talking to some of the fans over the break here in Mooresville. They're very, very impressed by this team getting ready to take on the ABA. That is a line drive, and that will drop out into right field. And a line drive single there for Breckbuell. They're going to pick him off. Nope, and they're going to say he's going to be safe. So, line drive single out into shallow right field. And that will bring up Christian Zell. Zell on the night 0 for 3.
And the single will bring up number 10, Clayton Zell.
Looked over the pitch. Down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Zell readies. Tomorrow night up in Boone. Last game of the inaugural battle for the Turkey Foot Cup. Swing and a miss, 1-1. So a ball and a strike. So the Bigfoots in line to receive that trophy this year. So 1-1 count. And talking to the guys by the cage today, swing and a miss, and they are, the Disco Turkeys are emphasizing one thing. That game tomorrow night is must win, and that is the message that those guys are feeling right now. Had a rough go of it with the Bigfoots all summer. So 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be out number 1. 1 out. We'll bring up Nico Noto. Noto on the night, 0 for 1.
Now brings up the second baseman, number 37, Nico.
1 out. And the pitch. And that's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. Nope, they're going to call that a strike, actually. 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that's going to be strike 2, 0-2 count. So no balls, 2 strikes. And that is a ground ball foul. Almost clipped Max there in the on-deck circle, so the count's at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, with 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. So 0-2 count. Chabelle, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will be out number 2. And we'll bring up Max Gustafsson. So 2 outs. Max on the night, 1 for 3.
Number 18, Max Gustafson.
So Max gets ready, 2 outs here. In the top of the 8th, had a great double last time off that wall out in center field. Rough about 360. First pitch from Chabelle. Outside, ball 1. So 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Grounder right up to short, and that'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice to DeFranco, and that will end the top of the 8th inning. So more Disco Turkey Baseball coming up next right here on YouTube, as Carolina only down by 4 runs. Kyle Brennan leads off. New pitcher, Pierman Breckbuell. He'll make his first outing of the summer. Again, when we talk about Johnstown in a roster cut, you're going to have some position players who can pitch. First one upstairs, ball one. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch upstairs, ball 3, 3-0. So Breckbuell now getting the 8th inning. And the pitch. Up high, that's going to be ball 4. So he'll make his way over to first, and that will set up another Disco Turkeys double play situation.
Bring up second baseman number 3, Dante DeFranco.
And that will bring up Dante DeFranco. And the pitch. High fly ball. And that one will be foul. 0-1 off the spinner's dugout. 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. As DeFranco gets readjusted. Down low, that will be a ball. And the wild pitch. And that's going to advance. Bertan up 90 feet. So now the count's at 1 ball, 1 strike. One count, and the pitch. And that will be a strike right there, 1-2 count. One, two, the pitch from Breckbuell. Outside, and that will be a wild pitch. And they'll move Bertan over to third base. No, you're good. Yeah, that's the Ecno Lodge, yep. 3-1, 2-2 count. For Breckbuell, first outing of the summer. Getting ready to throw pitch number 9. Grounder. Fleming. Going to go cross diamond. And that will be a single right there. But now it will be 12-7. So Bertan will get over. 12-7 ball game. That will bring up Blake Jackson. So he's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 count. So a ball and a strike.
As Breckbill looks in, the sign, the pitch, and that one will go foul. Count will now go to 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes, no outs. Still a double play situation for the Disco Turkeys. And once again, we apologize. If you see any bot on your screen or in the comments, so now that ball goes foul again. So counts now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Up high, ball 3, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball. That's going to be out to right. Caught there by Deloriers. And that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So 1 out. We'll bring up Fox. Fox on the night, 1 for 4. Still a double play situation for the Disco Turkeys. Turn 2 here, you get out of the inning. And Breckby will be out of his first inning of work. And that one is a foul ball. 0-1. So Breckby so far, pitcher to contact. And his first outing of the summer so far going pretty well. All things considered, I don't believe I have any record of him ever pitching in college. So might have pitched in high school, but 0-1 count. And the pitch. Check swing, and that will be strike number 2 over to Noto, and that will be a stolen bag. So 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Breckbill winds up, kicks he'll deal. The pitch down low, that'll be ball 1. 1-2. So his first outing so far on the summer going well. Down low, ball 2. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Up high, ball 3. 3-2 count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that will be walk there. And pitching coach A.J. Lewis, he will make his way out of the dugout. So 3-2 count.
catcher, number 38, West Love.
And that one was going to be up high, ball one. 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be ball 2. Up high. And that's going to be ball 3. 3-0 count. And up high, and that will be ball 4.
The walk brings up the extra hitter, number 1, Davis Turner.
And they're going to make a pitching change. So Breckbuell's night will be done. Dino Tharp will come in to pitch. And more Disco Turkey Baseball up right after this. As Davis Turner checks in, Dino Tharp coming in as well. First pitch, down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. And that one will be in for a strike, 1-1. And that will be popped up. And that one's foul. Almost went by me again. So foul ball, 1-2. And the pitch. Upstairs. That's going to be ball 2. 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one will be ball 3. 3-2 count.
And the pitch, and that will be a swing and a miss for out number 2, and Dino Tharp will get his first strikeout as a Carolina Disco Turkey.
And now batting the first baseman, number 5, Jeremy Green.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, that will be down low for a ball. And that's going to move really nobody. Everyone's going to stay put, 1-1 count. So ball 1, 1-1 count. The pitch. Ground ball right over to Max Gustafson at third, to Jonathan Barham at first, and that will end the bottom half of the 8th inning right there. So Gustafson to Barham, and that will be the third out right here of the bottom of the 8th inning. More Disco Turkey baseball coming up next right here on YouTube. Carolina down by 5. Jonathan Barham to lead off the top of the 9th inning as he comes into the box. First pitch from Chabelle. And that will be down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. And the pitch. And that will be in for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to JB. Chabelle still out there. Going to be in line for the win, barring Carolina makes a comeback. And we hope they do. And that pitch will be 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that's going to be upstairs. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Sorry about that. The wire got tangled up there within the mic. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. For Chabelle as JB steps back into the batter's box. And the pitch. Outside. That will be ball 4. And that will move Barham over to first. That will be outside, ball 1. That will be outside, ball one. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will be off the foul tip, out number one. So that'll be the first out. That will bring up Sam Fleming. And Carolina's down to their final 2 outs tonight. Fleming, 0 for 2 on the night. Barham over on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That will be strike 2, 0-2 count. So no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. And the pitch. High fly ball. Going to be caught by DeFranco, and that will be out number 2. And Carolina's down to their final out of the night. And that will bring up Dino Tharp. As the fans here in Mooresville making some noise. Dino Tharp. Barham over on first. And the pitch. And that's going to be strike 1, 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Check swing. They're going to say he went. Yep, went around. That's going to be 0-2. And the Disco Turkeys down to their final strike on the night. And unfortunately, a night where Carolina, again, if there are any bots, ignore them, please. There, night where Carolina just struggled. That's going to be a foul ball back. So that's going to be 0-2. So 0-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Carolina will fall tonight to the Mooresville Spinners by a final score of 12-7. Give you the final lines. Mark Chabelle wins this ball game, going 5 innings, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And the loss will go to Scout Nichols. So rough night for the Disco Turkeys. They're back in action tomorrow night against the Boone Bigfoots. We'll be on the air roughly around 6:20 with our pregame show before Carolina takes on the Boone Bigfoots. So for all of us at the Disco Turkeys, I'm Justin Zimmer. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Understated for the month of July.